What up, y'all? It's the Sports Mix. Big Kenny checking in. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel on YouTube at the Sports Mix Podcast. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and X at the Sports Mix Podcast. Oh my God, yo, what the hell? What is the obsession nowadays with trying to erase or discredit Michael Jordan and the stuff he accomplished on the basketball court? What is the obsession? Yeah, it be people every fucking day. Excuse my language. It be people every day. Every day. Every day. You know what I'm saying? Trying to say, yo, Mike Jordan wasn't this. The league wasn't. I mean, yo, so they go as far as to discredit the whole rest of the league. The whole rest of the league now was trash because MJ, you know what I'm saying, did the things he did. Or they come up with these silly arguments. You know, Michael Jordan fans only played 6 years because they only talk about the 6 years he won. Let me tell y'all something, man. You know, Michael Jordan, yeah, he's 6-0 in the finals. Bill Russell had more finals wins, of course. I mean, I even hear people just as silly gonna say, well, Robert Horry got 7 rings. Rings are just icing on the cake, man. When the Bulls were an 8th seed in the East in his rookie year and his second year in the league, when they was 7, 8th seeds, man, and getting eliminated in the first round, Michael Jordan was the best player in the league. He was the best player in the league then. Ask the player. Go back and look at the videos. Go back and look at what the players were saying about him back then. Isaiah Thomas, who got so much to say about MJ now. Go back and look at what they were saying about Mike Jordan before he won something. Before he won anything. Go back and look. Go back and look, man. They was all saying he was the greatest thing. When Mike was on the Olympic team in '84, they had a series of exhibition games against NBA all-star caliber talent, and they went undefeated. Come on, man. This nonsense got to stop. This nonsense got to stop, man. But you know what's not going to stop? Because people is in this shit for clicks and likes. You know what I'm saying? To get them attention. When people, you know what I mean, follow their videos, they come with all these videos. Oh, we done with the 80s. The 80s was trash. Michael Jordan didn't have a left. Blah, 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 blah. He wouldn't do the things he's doing right now in the league today. Because there's so much talent in the league now. The league has always been talented. The league is always talented. Just understand that. Understand that. The league has always been talented. The most talented players at any time are make it to the top. Yeah, there's some guys that don't get there, of course. You know, what would have happened if Len Bias would have lived? Who knows? Len Bias didn't live, and I was a Len Bias fan. Yo, he didn't live. So we'll never know what woulda, coulda, and shoulda happened. We'll never know. But all of this blasphemous talk about, you know, Michael Jordan wasn't this and Michael Jordan wasn't that. Though the league, he did what he did in the time that he did it. Nobody else was doing what he was doing at that time. The game wasn't even played the way it's played right now at that time. But, you know, when you add context to the argument, now you're making excuses. You know, I see people that say, well, Michael Jordan was was a bad 3-point shooter, but he had the opportunity to shoot, and why didn't he shoot more? Like, I just don't understand, man. I don't understand the logic, but it's almost to the point, man, where people just obsess. Every day, people are obsessed with trying to say, you know, well, LeBron is a greater player than Michael Jordan. If that's your opinion, man, that is your opinion, and you are welcome to it. But to try to convince somebody else of your opinion, you know, in my opinion, grape soda is better than orange soda. And I'm not going on no campaign to try to convince everybody that grape soda is better than orange soda. That's my opinion. That is my opinion, and I'm entitled to that. It's the same thing with this whole GOAT debate, man. You are entitled to your opinion, man. You're entitled to feel the way you want to feel. It's people that think Oscar Robertson is the GOAT. It's people that think Wilt Chamberlain is the GOAT. It's people that think Kareem is the GOAT. But that's what their eyes saw. That's what their eyes saw. For me, in my eyes, it's Michael Jordan first. The rest of them, you can't go wrong with the next couple guys. LeBron is in the conversation. Kareem is in the conversation. Wilt Chamberlain has to be in the conversation. Magic Johnson has to be in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Shaq could be in the conversation. Kobe Bryant could be in the conversation. But we talking about the greatest of the great. Like, we act like we trying to compare Michael Jordan or LeBron James to Kevin Duckworth or Rex Chapman or somebody. Come on, man. We talking about the best of the best of the best. All this other stuff is nonsense, man. All this other stuff is BS at the end of the day. But you can't go back and rewrite history. You can't go back and say, well, who did the Bulls beat? Who beat the Bulls? They were the dynasty, yo. Who beat them? See, that's what we're talking about. We try to flip the script. Well, they didn't beat a team that didn't have more than one Hall of Fame on it. So what? You can only beat who was in front of you. At the time, nobody said, yo, they only beating the Supersonics. You know what I'm saying? They only beating Portland, you know, who was in the finals 2 years before that. You know what I'm saying? They was a championship contender, you know, for a couple years. They just never get over the hump. Seattle was a team that was always right there. You know what I'm saying? Utah, always right there. So come on with this nonsense, man. But again, I'm preaching to the choir because I know, you know, y'all haters are going to come up with a new argument every day because you're obsessed with it now. You are obsessed with trying to minimize what Michael Jordan did. Michael Jordan ain't played a game in over 20 years, man. And now people want to go back and say, oh, man, he wasn't this or he wasn't that. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. And I pray that some of y'all that's saying this foolishness live for another 20 to 30 years when your favorite player, when the next great player come along and they start saying, oh, your guy wasn't this, well, your guy wasn't that. Yeah, you ain't gonna look so old now. Everybody got the answers now. You know what I'm saying? And check this out. I am a LeBron James fan, right? I have been a LeBron James fan since day one, since he first stepped into the league. You know, when LeBron was coming up through high school, I wasn't sold because he was doing what he was doing against high school players. I was like, yo, I got to see him do it against grown men first. And I watched just about every game his rookie year, and I said, you know what? This dude can go. You know what I'm saying? This dude